going on, everyone, and welcome back to the channel. Today we are here with Timmy and his 2017 GT350. Now, I have driven a GT350 before, but let me tell you guys, he got a hold of me and said, "You want to drive this car?" And I was like, "Of course I do." But let me tell you, absolutely beautiful. Now, this car actually came from this dealership that I work at, and so I actually did the pre-delivery inspection on it. I drove it nice, of course.
Yeah.
So how long have you owned it now?
A little over a year. I got about 2,400 miles on it. I just did the first oil change myself at 2,100 miles. So, because I'm kind of peculiar with my cars, I like to do everything myself. Even though I trust Ken, you know, he's the man. But I just done my first oil change. I just drive it.
He has started up a YouTube channel and actually has one video out. He's just starting up and getting it going. But what's the name of the YouTube channel right now?
I ain't made a name yet, but I'll get there sometime.
Well, you got it under Timmy Wood right now, correct?
Timothy Wood.
Timothy Wood.
Yeah.
Okay, so if you want to look him up, it's Timothy Wood. He has a 2017 GT350 that we're about to take down the road. He also has a
2004 GTO cam, 228R, 3000 PTC converter, 3.5 inch one-piece drive shaft, a few other bolt-on mods. Nothing special. It don't compare to this car, but it's still cool. Barbados blue metallic. It's kind of a rare color, but it's still cool.
All right, guys, so now you kind of know a little bit about the cars he drives. Go down below, leave a comment, help this man pick out a name for his channel. Alright guys, he has the electronics package in this car with the Recaro seats. Absolutely love those Recaros. He does have the Magna Ride. This does have the electronics package, but in 2017 the track pack now comes standard in the 2017s, whereas it didn't in 2016 and 15. It's got of course the Magna Ride, normal and sport. And then we've got the different modes. We've got normal, sport, weather. We got track, and then we have drag strip. Although this car was not made for the drag strip, they did put that in there for you guys. Which, it would see the drag strip a lot if I owned it, I'm not gonna lie. But there you go, guys. And then you got the different steering modes, same as the GTs. But guys, I absolutely love this steering wheel. Put a comment below if you think I should put this steering wheel in my GT. I absolutely love them. And also, we do have what I love the most is the exhaust mode, normal or sport. But who in the world runs around with it in normal? Sport always. That's what I say.
That's right.
So we are in the 2017 GT350, and one thing right away that I noticed is this transmission. This is a transmission that they should have put in the 18-up GTs instead of that crazy NT82 that wants to brake all the time. Because it feels great. It's nice to be back in a manual, I ain't gonna lie. Alright guys, so we are in Mexico already. It's a long trip, wasn't it?
Yeah, very long.
But we're gonna see what this thing will do. Guys, this thing is fun. This thing is fun. It's good to be back in a manual again. And it is, God, I'm telling you right now, I have driven one of these once before, and I'm going to tell you right now, that it is hard to get your mindset right to pull this thing all the way down to 8,200. It is. You always want to shift out a little early. Man, I'm absolutely loving this.
It's there quick, don't it?
Yeah, it does. It pulls great. But and I don't know how you feel about it, but for me, it's about right after 4,000 RPM is where it really picks up and starts moving.
Yeah. It comes alive then, man.
Yes, it does. And this thing around curves, man, is just evil. Let's see. So we are on a very, very bumpy road, guys, and let me tell you, this MagnaRide is going to work. Oh man, this thing just eases around curves like it's nothing. Have you taken this car to a track yet?
Ain't tracks Creek in Tennessee, just down my road on 104.
Yeah. Because this is where I've always, you know, everybody wants to compare this car to speeds like drag racing and straight line. And this car was not built to go in a straight line. Now it does do pretty well for itself. You know, you actually was able to play with a
Z06 C5
Z06, and that's got the LS6 in it. And how did that go?
Yeah, pretty good. I was expecting the C6 C5 Z06 to roll on me on bottom end and me kind of come around on top end, but it went my way. We was about dead even when we both took off. I think we did anywhere from 40 to 60 mile an hour punches, and on top end I started to come around. Which, you know, this car probably do a lot better if it was lighter, but it amazes me anyway. So
yeah. Now, guys, he actually owns an LS vehicle, and we were talking a while ago, and he made a comment that I got tickled by because he said that. Go ahead and tell him.
yeah, I get tired of all these little LS memes or memes, whatever you call them. I don't keep up with the grammar. But anyways, I see all this cam only LS1 smoking coyotes. That's a lie, because I got one at the house, and that cam only LS1 is far from any coyote I've ever sat behind the wheel of in this voodoo.
So there you go, guys. We always know that when they say cam only, there's a lot more there, and he's got one, and he'll tell you that it takes a lot more than a cam to put an LS with us. LS1, that is.
Yeah.
You know, you got your LS7 and stuff like that. Now, those are some big boys, but, you know, LS1s, and I hear that all the time, cam only 5.3. You know, I'm like, nah, there's more done to it than that.
A lot more done. I mean, my GTO it's iron. It's pretty good, but it ain't this. You know, it ain't this. This thing is just amazing.
Now, this thing, I know I've been driving it for a little while now, guys, and I am going to tell you that I am absolutely in love with this transmission. Like I said before, this is the one they should have put behind the 18 GT, and why they did not, I do not know, but this is the one they should have put in there.
Yeah.
I mean,
I think this car would be sweet with the 10-speed too.
Yeah, 10-speed auto. Oh man,
I hate to pull up beside it.
The Shelby guys are grabbing their heart right now when you said that.
Yeah, I know. I'd hate to pull up beside a 5.0 10-speed right now, because they'd probably outrun me. Which
Oh
I ain't
yeah,
the greatest driver in the world.
But you put the car side by side on an actual, like a track, and there's a different story there, and that's what this car was built for.
Yeah.
And let me tell you, going around some curves, this thing is a blast. So guys, he wanted to take this car down the road, and it's only fair. He let me drive his GT350, so it's only fair that I let him drive the Rouse Char's California Special.
That's right. Gotta love these 5.0s, man.
Oh yeah. So we're gonna take him down the road and let him get on it a little bit in Mexico, of course.
Might get scared. This thing's awesome, man.
Yeah.
This thing can get up and go.
It moves.
I can feel the rear end a little loose right there.
Yeah, it did. It got a little loose.
It feels good, dude. I don't think my voodoo wants none of this.
encourage them.
We need to. We need some donations too. Man, this thing just feels good. The seats are comfortable. The tires good. Pretty good torque on the bottom end.
Oh yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah, you need to fill it with some tires that hook and the track, and then you'll be good to go.
Maybe too scared then. Dang. I don't know what else to say other than that. Just feel good. I'm amazed. When I had the 15 GT Premium, I was like watching YouTube every night, you know, like dreaming of putting a Whipple on it or something, or a Hellion kit. And then I seen that GT350 and I was like, it caught my eye. I was like,
no, the GT350 is an amazing car. All right, guys, we are back from driving the 17 California Special. But one thing we were talking about, and I kind of want to point out in the video, is the fenders on the GT350 are wider, of course. But one thing a lot of people, I really hadn't paid too much attention to until Timmy told me about it and pointed it out, is right here at the headlight, if you look at it, it is comes out a lot further right there, and I love that. If you can see on this car, I don't know if you can see, it's kind of dark, but if you can see, it does not come out at all. It is sunk in right there at the headlight. So, you know, that is a big difference in the cars. I actually love, man, I love this GT350. Beautiful. One thing I always said, I wish they'd have come out the GT5. I know they're coming out the GT500 2020, but I wish they would have came out with it right after the GT350, like a year after, because I absolutely think that this car right here, this GT350, with a 5.2 with a supercharger on it, with the same setup the GT350 has, would have made a great GT500 in, say, 2017, 2018, in my opinion. I don't know a whole lot of details about what's coming for the GT500. I do know it's a 5.2 cross-plane crank with a supercharger. At least that's what the general consensus is that it's going to be. But guys, I can't wait for that car to come out. But this GT350 is absolutely, it's amazing. That's all I can say. All right, guys, so it's done got late. We actually got together after both of us got off work. He was good enough to drive down here after he got off work to let me drive the car and get some video of the car. And I actually let him drive this car, and I think he kind of wants a supercharger now on the GT350. But let me tell you, that GT350 is an amazing car, and I absolutely love it. Like I said in the video, I wish they would have put that transmission in the 18, because if they would have, I would have probably still had the 18 and had a blower on that car. But guys, like I said before, drop a comment below on his channel, what he should name his channel. Give him some ideas, and I will put a link in the description. He's only got one video on there right now, guys, but he's just getting started back up, so go check him out, guys. But guys, if you enjoyed this video, hit the like button, subscribe if you haven't, and we'll see you next time.